Hi, it's Anne from Ikaru, and it's Monday, and by now most of the computer systems worldwide have recovered after a major tech outage on Friday. And I'm sure you've read by now the outage was caused by, unfortunately, an update to security software called Crowdstrike, which is an endpoint detect and respond solution vitally critical for cyber defenses. And that update caused Windows computers to crash. So Microsoft estimates that about 8.5 million computers worldwide were infected. That's less than 1% of the overall computer population. But these were computers in critical places. So airports, I saw hundreds of canceled flights by major airlines. Here in Massachusetts, Mass General Brigham had to cancel all non-urgent medical visits and surgery. So even at my local bank, systems were down. So this is an important kind of point to think about. We were very fortunate in the Ikaru community that we use a different endpoint detect and response solution, but really any piece of software, given the complexities and the supply chain of software where everything is connected to everything else, it's an important reminder to how dependent we are on computers. And I would also say that, yes, adding security does add some complexity, but the risk of not adding security to your systems poses a far greater risk in terms of ransomware attacks and all sorts of other cyber crimes. So we do strongly urge folks to have endpoint detect and response in place. And yes, it's a valid question to hear about how all of the security can negatively impact systems. The risk is far greater without it. So if you have any questions, reach out to me at Ikaru. We're here and we're happy to help. Fortunately, we did not have a nightmare of a weekend, but again, important reminder because it could have been a different software solution that caused a problem and would have had different consequences. So have a disaster recovery plan in place. And the instructions were released pretty quickly from Crowdstrike to do the fix, but it did require a lot of hard work and intervention. So hopefully things back to normal now. Thanks.